downtown, baby. I am too. We ripped. We just like to have a little bit in the background here. That's my YouTube page as well, Hughes_the_man. So it's all the same name, Hughes_the_man. Let's do that. Let's go traditional flames. Someone manifest a Will Levis downtown for me. I've never hit a downtown before. Let's do it. First time magic. All right, I'm going to keep this screen right here while I open up the case and take out all the blasters. But before I do that, just a tradition here is we bless the box. So I'm going to bless the case. Welcome everybody if it's your first time. This is Pops. Hughes the man. He blesses everybody in the breaks and the box. So if you don't hit, just know that someone's looking out for you, making sure that you and your family are safe. So Pops, we miss you. Bless the box. Let's get it. Clover's in the chat, everybody. Positive vibes. And we got that skunk bounty just in case, but hopefully we don't need to worry about that. All right, here we go. G.I. Joe! There they are. It's a beautiful sight. There's the 20. Got you with the tacos. Taco Thursday? Okay. I got a lot of these boxes already. You know what? I'm just gonna trim this and then just turn it on its side and pull from the case. There we go. Look at that. What a view. It's a beautiful thing. This is break ASMR as well. You guys are going to hear a lot of wrappers crackling. is good. Just one other thing that I gotta check. Appreciate everybody's patience. I'm gonna have to deactivate it too because I know it's gonna put the cards in. What does it say? How many? 8 more minutes? Yeah, so I gotta just deactivate it. This, unpin, and remove. There we go. All right, good luck everybody. All right, y'all, I'm just gonna have this right on its side, right over here. And then I'll just pull from my side there. And you guys can see my wall. I collect a few Funko Pops. All right, here we go. Steve! Sorry, y'all. Rocking the boat. All right. Yes.
No.
Yes.
No.
We're gonna pet that dog. Let's get it. It's time to pet that dog. Let's go, Steve. QJ. We pulled a Quentin Johnston downtown for Steve. Not that long ago. So that means Steve is good. All right, we're ready to roll. I think I'm set. Here we go. I'm gonna go just like reading, man. Top to bottom, left to right. Let's get it, yo. I got Lax and Biggest actually saying on the no base list as well. So again, Pops, bless them up. John Muncie, Eskibro, Bullish Rips, Gotcha, Beers, Steve Cass, B-Craft, Laxon, Chico, Zack Attack, Laxon, Robert, Wiz, B-Craft, Hershey, Chris, 49th, Backyard, Outfitters, Wolfman, Steve Cass, John Muncie, Gotcha, Backyard, Outfitters, Grizz Adam, Denovis, Riches J, Wolfman Speed, Riches J, Biggest D, and John Muncie. We're ready to rip. And I'm just gonna send this message to Speed that we're full, and to Novice. Oops. And there we go. All right, let's get it. I keep saying let's get it. So let's get it. All right, y'all. Good luck, everybody. It's time to jerk it out. Oh, man. We're going to move through the base, okay? There's a lot of boxes and a lot of cards. So essentially, this is what we're doing right here. If we were to go like this, we're not trying to break any records, but just in case this is your first time seeing the pack opened up, you got a lot. Half the pack is like base. You know what time it is. All right. And then we'll stop when we get to the rookie. See a lot of base. So essentially, it's the final maybe 2 or 3 cards. So we'll skip all that the next time. Keon White, rated rookie. Brian Branch, rated rookie. So 2 rated rookies, Patriots and Lions, and the Kid Reporter. All right. All the base. Come on. Come on. How you doing, Rip? All right, so now we'll just go like this, okay? Stop at the rated rookie. All right, Steelers pick up Broderick Jones. Hey, we'll take AR early. And a PS2 on the Action All Pros. Let me take care of the AR. So that is going to Hershey and the Colts. Might see a few of these. You know they add up? Hughes is all about the bass, no treble. You're not shipping bass, right? So my default is I ship everything. So unless people taste, I ship it. You know, it goes it heads your way. All right, we got BJ Ojolari and Justin Shorter rated rookie. BJ for Cardinals, Justin Shorter for the Bills. No base for Zach Attack. This is my no base list. I really have to rewrite it. But Zach, anybody else no base? Zach Attack. Some people want it. It's perfectly fine. You give them to your kids. You collect it. You try to build sets yourself. Richest Junkie. I think did I not? I didn't put that. That was biggest. So, and richest. The biggest and the richest. Richest junk. Okay. Got it. Eskibro no base. Perfect. Eskibro. If anytime during the live too, we experienced this yesterday. If anytime during the live it's lagging, it's glitchy, anything like that, I will put whatever's in my hands down. Okay? But if something like that happens, first exit the live and come back. And if it's still happening, make sure to let me know in the chat, please. Because otherwise I'll just keep going. So unless you guys tell me, I won't know. So thank you guys. All right, let's get through this base. Every once in a while they put that short print full name in here, so that's why I still kind of look. But here we go. Jordan Addison on the rated rookie base for the Vikings. Very nice. Mozzie Smith for the Cowboys. And Fred Jackson on the 2003 throwback for the Seahawks. All the rookies and inserts will be sleeved. Your hits, of course, will be sleeved and top-loaded. If you don't see me doing it during the live, it's just so that we can kind of keep... All right, we got Tanner McKee for DeNovis and his Eagles, and Texans for B-Craft, Dylan Horton. Martin the Elite Series, rookies going to the Broncos with the Spidey senses. These are nice. I like these. That should be the criteria. I'll only top load the cards that I like, and then everything else we'll throw in a bubble mailer. Just playing. All right. Here we go. All about that bass. No treble. All right, Will Levis. So our rated rookies, I mean, we're getting some nice ones. Levis. There's a short print. Speaking of the devil, Aaron Charles Rodgers, full name, variation. And a Matt Judon. So Jets, Grizzly Adams. He did have a beard, and he does have a full name. Aaron Rodgers short print. Let's go. Charles Chuck. We'll stick that one up here. All right, and then the Matt Judon on the red. I'll separate those over here. That'll go there. All right, that was Blaster 1 of 20. Blaster 2 of 20. Empty is what I got. All right, good luck, everybody. So the full name, it looks like they put in the back anyway. All right. Byron Young, Darnell Wright, Kid Reporter. Byron for the Rams, Darnell Wright for the Bears. All righty, here we go. All right, Keyshawn Boutte for the Patriots and Marvin Mims, Broncos. Zach Attack. Stephon Diggs on the Dominators. He's going to be taking his talents to Houston. Man, Houston. Houston's going to be a fun team I mean, Houston, I'm sure, has always been a fun team for Texans fans to watch, but they're going to be something else, man, this upcoming season. She hates me. What's happening, Jay? How you been? All right. Also, folks, if you can, give a follow there. Up to you. No pressure. We will be live again tomorrow with the multi-year break 2020 through 2023. 13 total boxes. I'll be on at about 8 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. Darius Davis, Dorian Williams, and a Bijan Robinson on the White Hot Rookies. Bears are going to be fun. Oh, yeah, like we were talking Texas, fun to watch. Yeah, absolutely. There's quite a few teams. Going to be interesting. Busy as always. No, man, I know it. You're always working. No, there's quite a few teams, definitely. Already had the draft happen there. That's kind of like, the catalyst this season. Jaron Hall for the Vikings and Luke Schoonmaker. And we got a bomb squad Bijan Robinson. Wow. Back-to-back Bijan packs. That is for the Falcons going to Escabro with the White Hot and the bomb squad. All right. What do we got? 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 Also, the break will be on my YouTube channel as well. The replay will be up at YouTube, so most likely tonight. Nolan Smith, CJ coming out early. And Quentin Johnston on the Gritty Kings canvas print. Going to Steve Casts. Set this one here. CJ Stroud. Got the AR there. You got the CJ there. You got Old Man River up there looking over everybody. We got him. We got him. They're coming. Some of those retail exclusives too. Speaking of the devil, we got Tyjae Spears. Bengals. There you go. B-Crafts. Miles Murphy on the Rookie Revolutions. That is a retail exclusive. And these can be numbered. This one is not, but they can be numbered. Cosmic, Cubic, and Lava. 150 and down to 10. And Joey Porter Jr., red rookie press proof going to the Richest J. Miles, where'd you hide my Murphy? Yeah, those are retail exclusives there. They're really nice. I love the if we can get any of those that are numbered, man, they are slick. All right, next box. This is just box number 3. We're just getting started. Like Chubb said, we've only just begun. What'd you find, Siri? What's my age again? All right, Tank Dell. We got Chris Rodriguez for the Commanders and the Kid Reporter. Yep. Chin up, Happy. I got my hand back. Dude, R.I.P. Carl Weathers, Apollo. All right, Desjuan Johnson for the Rams and Roshan Johnson. They put all the Johnsons together. That didn't sound right. Put all the Johnsons together. Kane, Deebo Samuel. I just tucked mine in. On the Dominators. King Vaughn, thank you for the follow. Appreciate that. Just watched that last night. Nice. A group of old Johnsons. Let's go. All right, here we go. We're having a good time. Keon White. We just need the cards to have a good time. Brian Branch again. So right around, this is only box number 3. You guys know what's coming, the OGs. But right around the halfway point, y'all.
My fingers hurt.
What's that?
My fingers hurt.
Yeah. So right around the halfway point. So this is only box 3. Okay, we got Broderick Jones for the Steelers, another AR, and a Chris Carter on the 2003 throwback. Well, now your back's gonna hurt, yeah. You just pulled landscaping duty. AR number 2 going to Hershey. Anybody else's fingers hurt? All right, good luck, y'all. All right, Jay Ojolari, Justin Shorter. You'll notice a lot of, when we open up this many boxes in a row, some of the cards, they'll, be kind of redundant. Usually the inserts are different, though. They'll throw a different insert in. Power Plus Aaron Jones for the pack. That is going to Robert with the Spidey senses. I'll put that one in front of the Marvin Mims. I just got a little mound of base cards building up here on the side. All right, everybody, good luck. Ooh, we got an optic preview. Let's go. I could see it shining. I thought it might have been in downtown at first. All right, good luck, everybody. We got Cortland Sutton, Gage. You can see it shining there. John Montez gonna make you sweat. Jordan Addison is hiding the optic preview, but behind that we got a Tua Tagovailoa for the Dolphins. I think these are always rated rookies. Yep. Yo, let's go. Bijan Robinson, Falcons. Holy crap. Optic preview going to Esquibro. Already having himself a break. On the optic preview, 305. That's going up on the board for sure. We got to fill up the screen here. All right, we're going to put that one right here. Boom. We'll get that screen filled up. All right, box number 4. Yes, congratulations, Esquibro. And then Robert with the short print, Aaron Charles Rodgers, full name. That's what's right below there. We're just not celebrating Aaron Rodgers. That's one of those short print, full name, government name. F.U. Esquibro. Keeping an eye on everybody. And we got Bijan Robinson. I freaking did it again. There we go. Bijan Robinson. I really have to move my rookie stack and base stack. Bijan Robinson. Tyree Wilson for the Raiders. And a Isaiah Pacheco. Very nice. That is for the Chiefs. That's going to Backyard Outfitters. Nice Pacheco. With the Spidey senses. We'll put that one there for now. All right, let's go. Good luck, y'all. Base, 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 base. Seti, Cedric Tillman, Joshua Jacobs. That's a full name. Because why would they put a base card? That's a short print. Joshua Jacobs instead of Josh. That's hilarious. For the Raiders, that's going to Wolf. So we got Aaron Rodgers and Joshua Jacobs. Aaron Charles Rodgers and Joshua Jacobs. I got to open up some sleeves real quick. What up, T? What up, Trevor? I always like to kind of highlight cards that are beyond what you normally expect out of the blasters. So in this case, so far, out of just the 4, it's definitely the Aaron Rodgers full name variation. So we'll put that there. And the Josh Jacobs, looking around. The Rookie Revolution also, that is kind of a retail exclusive, but I have a feeling we're going to see a lot of those. Vortex, Crunch Times, things like that. Those are also retail exclusives. All right, blaster number 5. Empty. Come on. Call the Uber. Here we go. We got Isaiah Foskey, Jack Campbell with the bubble helmet. Didn't they say something about approving those helmets for in-season play? No shit. Ripping like like helmets, like random helmets, autograph helmets, and it's going to be a bubble helmet like that. Has anybody ever got one of those before? Keanu Benton, Josh Downs for the Colts. Bijan, Bomb Squad. There's another one back here, White Hot Rookies. And then our optic preview was Bijan. Is this kind of shaping up to be a straight up Falcons case? Josh Allen on the crunch time, though. Kind of changes things a little bit. It's a Bijan break. We'll see. All right. This is number 6. Come on. I do got the skunk bounty. It's still in effect, y'all. So far, the skunk bounty is still in play, which is basically at the end of the break, no downtown means 2 random teams will get a 2023 Prism hanger. We'll chase some purple and gold. All right, here we go. C-Mac in the front yard with all the base. All right, I'm going to have to move my base stack. Emmanuel Forbes and another Puka Nacua. They add up. That is number 2 on Puka. We had 2 ARs on the base. We just got to color them up. All right, good luck, y'all. Shaq and them. These guys. All right, we got Tyler Scott for the Bears. Easy Breezy and Von Miller. Come on. H2. Hendon Hooker. And Joey Porter Jr. All right. After these 3 packs, I just need to stand up and move this base mountain out of the way. What up, Jeff? Herbie. Let's go. Evan Hull going to the Colts and Hirsch. Followed by Play That Tune and Hassan Reddick. Why you got to do that? Why'd they have to make that a card? Forced fumble in NFC title game against the 49ers early, so the rest of the game was boring. All right. Hey, you know, what do you expect? I mean, the guys, that's what they're supposed to do. They're supposed to get to your QB. You know, what can you do? I'm feeling this. Aiden O'Connell, Paul Blart. We got Tyler Steen for the Eagles and a Jamal Williams on the Spidey Senses for the Saints. That is for Grizzly Adams. Grizz Adams. He did have a beard. I was literally about to say, bet it was a playoff game too. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that was the NFC Championship. Not last season, season before. When Purdy got, you know, they took him out of the game, you know? And it sucks when it's your team. I mean, what's even worse, though, is just like all the other QB, like, you know, we just had like every QB out. But, I mean, then we saw the rise of Brock Purdy. Coming back the following season, picking up where he left off, Odell Becks. We got Tank Dell. JSN on the Vortex. Let's go. Another retail exclusive, also one of my favorites because it's not like the, they used to be this way, horizontal. Jackson Smith and Jigba. Very nice for the Seahawks. That's going to speed. Chubb on the red press proof. Purdy is not the answer. He's not? For what? For the Niners? I don't know. I just think that Purdy gets a ton of hate for no reason. And I do believe that 100% for no reason. For any NFL team. I mean, no other team wanted him. So it's like, how are you going to be mad, you know? The Niners were the only team that actually, like, you know, gave him a shot. That's the thing. Even with the last draft that we just recently had, there's guys that, you know, got picked early in the draft that everybody's kind of putting their hopes in. And we'll see what happens when the season starts. C-Mac took y'all to the bowl. They overused C-Mac. He was on the sideline most of the time. They had games that were, at bay 1, and they're still running C-Mac, you know. He's not going to want to come out of the game. That's just poor coaching. We got Brian Breezy, Hendon Hooker, Mozzie Smith on the rookie phenom, our first mem of the break and the Kid Reporter. Yeah, on paper, man, there's a lot of QBs that are technically supposed to be better than Brock Purdy, but they were MIA, man, when it counted. Mozzie Smith on the mem. Let's put the mems over here. So it was more because you didn't want the Chiefs to win. Jake, which is fine. I get that. Joey Porter Jr. There was a few people, some NFL fans that kind of had a hard time deciding on, you know, if I'm watching the game, speak of the devil, who are we cheering for here? Niners have my Packers number for years now. But for years it wasn't Jordan Love, and that they replayed that game actually on NFL Network. And I mean, the Niners had to come back against the Packers and the Lions. They were, you know, it was kind of dangerous for sure. You know, so respect. And so you can't go off of history. I mean, you can go off of history, but you know, they got a new QB. It's Love's team now, so it ain't gonna be easy. Clayton Tune, Aiden O'Connell, and white hot Sammy Laporta. What blaster are we on? I'm getting nervous. That was the last one, B-Craft. That was the last blaster. That was number 9. Or this is number 4, 5, 6. No, wait a minute. Hold on. 4, 5, 6. This is number 7. It's not number 9. Number 7 is what we're on right now. So we're not even at the halfway point yet. And I said I was going to move this base mountain, and I'm treading on thin ice here. Tyler Steen and Tank Dell Come on. And I'm sure you guys already follow. Definitely, if not, make sure to give him a follow. The name Big Baller Break and Freeze Pulls Fire. It's not just a handle. Also, he gives tutorials on working on your basketball game. Jalen Hyatt, and he actually leads by example. He doesn't just tell you what to do. He gets on the court. Lou Nichols. What not to do? No, man, you're draining half court shots. Check the profile, y'all. Google him. You'll see. All right, we got Zach Evans for the Rams, Charlie Jones, and a Roquan Smith on the Action All-Pros. That's going to the Ravens for Bullish Rips. That's only the second one of those, actually, of the break. Come on. I try, can't get too loose with the base because you never know. All of a sudden you see that shiny downtown and last thing you want to do is jack it up. Jahmyr Gibbs and Jake Haener and a Jonathan Mingo White Hot rookies. Nice Mingo. That's for the Panthers and Backyard Outfitter. Come on. Hassan. My best friend. Derek Hall, Julius Brents, and a Super Bowl, road to the Super Bowl, Josh Allen. That is going to the Bills and gotcha. That's the first one of those inserts. All right, come on. All right, we got Paris Johnson Jr. Just a weird picture. Trey Tucker and Dalton Kincaid. The man that will take the Bills to the promised land. Dalton Kincaid. Who did the Bills get in the draft? They got a big name in the draft, right? Somewhat. Who'd they pick up? Why am I drawing a blank? All right, Jair. They got a new weapon with Josh. Miles Murphy. Good luck, y'all. Hey, another Vortex. Number 3. This time, actually, wasn't the last one going to B-Craft or no? You got the production. Rookie Revolution? No? This is the first one, I think, for B-Craft. We got Vortex on his Joey B, Joe Burr, Revenge Season coming up, and Bailey Zappi. That is numbered out of 100. 68 out of 100. Bailey Zappi. That is going to the Backyard Outfitter. I don't think I have a Burrow Vortex. Let's go. Niskos! There we go. That is beyond what you normally get, so that will go up. We are going to actually show Bailey Zappi more probably ever been shown in a while. Bailey Zappi. He's going up there. We'll put him right up there. Maybe we'll go like just right here. That is numbered to 100. For Backyard Outfitter. Oh, Keon Johnson. That's right. Keon. I think I heard him talking about some of his interviews. Yeah. That was actually one that when we were ripping the Wild Chrome, we're going to put Joey B up here. Why not? We had to randomize because it was before the draft. That one went to Scotty Dubs. He got the Keon auto. Thank you for the follow. Appreciate that. All right, this is number 9. Blaster number 9, y'all. Good luck, everybody. Can't you find enough? Also, just a heads up, you guys, I'm going to be on again tomorrow at 8 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. We still got a lot of great teams that are available for our... I usually do just one PYT on a week. This is just kind of a little bonus here. But the break is actually, I'll show after this pack. 13 boxes, and it's 2020 through 2023. It's multi-year. All right, yeah, that was the last one. So we got Deonte Banks, Dontavian Wicks, a Donruss Threads, Trevor Lawrence. Let's go for the Jaguars. Sheesh, scratch. Now I just need a Bryce or a Mahomey downtown. Trevor Lawrence, that is going to Chris the 49th. With the right sleeve. That is our mem of the break. It's pretty slick. I like the matching patch. Someone say Trevor Speed. I hit the Mahomes downtown earlier this year. PSA 10. A lot of times, man, the case hits. Not all the time, but they usually do grade pretty well. Put the T-Law in front of the Mingo. They usually do. All right, good luck, y'all. Pat Peterson in the front. All right, we got JSN, Tank Bigsby, and Hendon Hooker for the Lions on the rookies insert. Oh. Because then you really might know what it's like. I gotta move my seat down real quick. All right, good luck, y'all. Good luck. Come on. All right, we got Zach Harrison for the Falcons, Cam Smith, and another white hot. This one's going to DeNavis, Jalen Carter. Jalen Carter going to DeNavis. Been dreaming of. All right, here's our base. Lovely base. DTR. I think that's the first DTR we've seen for the break. That's going to John. DTR on the base rookie. Abanaconda. We got Hide Your Chain. 56-yard touchdown reception against the Rams. And a Marvin Mims bomb squad going to Zack Attack. Laxon, you have the Browns. Yes. Did I miss one on the Browns? Laxon, you got multiple, right? You got the Browns, the Lions. Yeah, Browns and Lions. Oh, there's also John Muncie. Yeah, John Muncie. Yeah, no, all good. Yeah, there's always the TikTok name, and then there's the screen name that might be different. So, yeah. All right, everybody. Smoke the finest green. We got Lucas Van Ness and Kalijah Cansey. Dalton Kincaid, there we go, on the portrait. The school photo on the canvas print. That is going to Gotcha. Nice Kincaid canvas. You said the DTR was going to John, so just confirming. We got. Oh yeah, so. Got it. Okay. Yeah, my bad. My bad. Yeah, you do got, yeah, Lax, and I got you on the Lions and the Browns. Here you go. No, it's always good to check, man, just in case. Like, if my sheet shows something different, then, you know, we got to make sure you guys get your cards. We got Chris Brown, Chris Breezy, Luke Musgrave. Let's go. That's a rated rookie. Or Rookie Revolution, sorry. Chase Brown, Chris Brown, I'm getting all the names wrong. Luke Musgrave, Chris Breezy, and a Brian Breezy. We got Chris Brown. I'm just going to start just saying like literally just butchering and calling people the wrong name. We got Luke Muskrat. That'll be my thing. This guy doesn't know who he's talking about. All right. Here we go. 8, 9. This is number 10. This is the halfway point. This is the Living on a Prayer Bon Jovi blast. Muskrat Jack. Luke Moscato. All right. Empty. That's like Rip Wax. I see with HN. Trying to find just a different way to say his name every time. A-Chain, A-Chan, Devo Nache. Muskrat Jack. That one's, I'm drawing a blank, man. I'm with it. All right, good luck, everybody. I need to phone a friend. Chris Rodriguez Jr., Desjuan Johnson, Aaron Rodgers on the Threads. Another Aaron Charles Rodgers. That's going to the Packers and Wiz Rock. Tropic Thunder. See, that's one that, you know, I like, but it's not one of those movies that I can kind of, you know, recite. That I've watched, you know, so many times. Aaron Charles. All right, come on. Roshan Johnson, Keon White, and Patty Mahomes on the Action All Pros. You know, he's a champion. He's got 2 of them things. I might have to give a reminder to people that might not have been here when I explained why I flipped the pack around like that after each pack. Because somebody was a breaker was trying to steal cards, playing like a little bit of sleight of hand. Brian Branch, Broderick Jones, and an AR on the White Hot Rookies. I was watching a break where there was a guy that was doming single packs of 2021 Prism. I don't push hard on this. If it doesn't fit, then I cut it. If the glove don't fit, you know the rest. There we go. That is for Hirsch. But he was doming 2021 Prism hobby packs. And back then, I mean, of course, if you hit like, you know, a T-Law, you're golden. Even the silver rookie T-Laws. And at that time, that was the last card in the pack. So the person, they would open the pack like this. And then they would take the cards and go like that. Right? I'm just setting it right here. Happy Thursday, End Zone. Let me show you the cards. Boom, boom, boom. He'd say, all right, you got this and that. You got this and that. Nice. You got an AR. We'll take care of that. That's number 3. BJ Ojolari. And then in the pack, right here, that's where the silver hollow was. and I caught him. I said, hey, because actually when he opened up the pack, he opened it in a way where, like, you know, if you open it like this and you peel it and the back is facing you, you can see what that last card is. And I saw that it was Trevor Lawrence. We could tell it was T-Law when he opened it. And what happened to Trevor? All of a sudden I get blocked in the comments. Crazy. So anyway, even though no one asked for me to do it, I just do it every time now. Myself. I'll always open a pack and go like that. So just a little story time. All right, Justin Shorter, Addison, and a DTR for the Browns, which is not going to John. It's going to Laxon. DTR on that portrait. Let's go. There we go, Lax. See, I got it. That's why you have to say something, man. That's what they say. If you see something, you say something. Or if you hear something, you say something. Now I will not ever... Well, I probably won't. I probably will still mess it up. Just give it a few more. We still got a lot of blasters and more after this. Come on. Give us the DT. Mozzie Smith and a rookie revolution. This time, Gibbs on the retail exclusive for the Lions. And a Danico Autry red press proof. That was for the Titans. Lions. Laxon. Covering both teams out of the last two packs there. Rookie revolution. Can we get some bird? Why don't you get a job? Just a little trim ski on the side, make it a lot easier. What up, Gillo? Let's go. I might have to clear the room a little bit. All right, that was the halfway point. Now we went into the locker room. We discussed what we did well. Opportunity. We're coming out for the third quarter. Everybody's high-fiving each other. Here we go. The start of the second half. Let's get it, y'all. Is that Jacobs a full name? Nico, it is. Joshua Jacobs. It is something everyone. Yeah, this has to be. Foye Sade Oluokin. That has to be a name variation. And Hunter Renfro in the red press proof. Just the position of the card in the pack, just like that Joshua Jacobs, it's got to be a name variation. Or Bryce, rated rookies, period. True, yeah. Can I see a CeeDee Lamb if you have one? Well, we're just running this break right now, but if I do have one, I will definitely show it to you. Big Cowboys fan, Brent? I got to put it up here because if it's a name variation, let's see. We'll go like that. It'll be up there. He loves trucks. CeeDee Lamb. All right, I got to open up some top loaders real quick. So that was 8, 9, 10, 11. So this is going to be blaster number 12 coming up. I honestly, I don't think I really personally have any CeeDee Lambs. But I know that, because Chico usually grabs the Cowboys in the breaks, he's probably got a lot of nice CeeDee Lambs. To be stuck by yo. All right, here we go. This is number 12, y'all. Good luck, everybody. Let's just pull a nice CeeDee Lamb out of here. I don't know. Maybe there's a CeeDee Lamb full name. All right. Good luck. Good luck. Alrighty, look at that. Clifford the Big Green Dog, Pete Skoronski, and the Kid Reporter. Speed. Alright, we got all these base. Hi. A lot of base. There we go. Quentin Johnston going to Steve. Can never have too many QJs. We got Bryce Young. There it is. See? All you had to do was say it. And a Sam Laporta. That is the rookies insert. There we go. Bryce actually exists. They do exist, like the M&M commercial. Yes, now we just need to, like I said, with some of the others, we just need to color them up. We just need to get some parallels. I figured he was coming because we saw Mango. I think there was a white hot Mango. Sorry, I was peeking. No peeking. I think there was used to be a card game called No Peeking. All right, we got Jaden Reed, Kenny McIntosh, and a white-hot rookie, Bijan Robinson, another for the Falcons. Falcons doing pretty solid. They got the nice optic preview up there. A couple of the other inserts as well. Rookies. Bijan, white-hot. Okay, let's go. Felix Anudike Uzoma, Zay Flowers, and highlights Jerry the Judge, Jerry Jeudy, going to the Broncos and Zack Attack. Yo, what's up, Meat? How you feeling, man? Is your stuff kicking in? All right, here we go. Devo Nache, let's go. Theo, how are you doing, man? Devin A. Chan going to the Dolphins. That is for John Muncie. DeMarvion, Gritty Kings, Zach Charbo. It's only for bedtime. Meat Broker, that is the man who came in and said, hey, let me get some of them Mosaic blasters. You guys want to see what he hit? If you guys didn't see this already, this is what he hit blaster. After hitting a Derrick Henry stained glass, and then after this hit, he got a Genesis of Roshan Johnson. He hit a CJ Stroud stained glass. Absolutely insane. And me, PSA's got a promo for May. It's about 15, 20 bucks off on the regular grading. 10-day turnaround. Yes. Out of retail. Out of blasters. Hip, hip. T-Law. All right, but we need a monster out of here. We need one of those out of here. Will McDonald. Production line insert. Foye Oladokin. So yeah, or that's what it goes by. That is Foye Sade Oluokin. So that is a name variation. So the Jaguars got a name variation. Very nice, Jags, on the retail exclusive. Bullish, we have 8 boxes left. That was number 12. We're on the baker's dozen right now, 13. Crazy one, Scott, crazy. Foyer on the production line. All right. These are the final 8 boxes. Here we go. All right, Pops, you made them wait long enough. This is the one. I'm calling it. This is going to be the blaster that breaks TikTok. Everybody, Coach Ko's going to be talking about it, and I'm going to be interviewed by LT and JP's Rad Rips and Army Dad and who else? Here we go. Good luck, everybody. They're going to be like, wow, whoa, how did it feel? Well, you know, we were already 11 in, 8 blasters of the case, and Miles Murphy and Eric Gray, you know, we were feeling kind of down. We had some nice cards, but you know what we're chasing when we're ripping Donruss. We're chasing downtowns. All right. We got Aaron Jones, Petri Dish, Pacheco, Kurt, T, Greenlaw, Jermar, Roquan, Kamara, Havante, Shaq Barrett, KJ Henry, Stetson Bennett, and DK Metcalf, Dominators. Calling Burrow downtown. Beecraft would not mind that at all. How you been, Lundy? Happy Thursday, everyone. Again, I'll be back on tomorrow at 8 a.m. with our multi-year break, PYT. AJ Brown, Romeo Dobbs, that'll be in the shop tomorrow. I'll put it up tonight, but it'll be ready tomorrow. All the base. We got a Tyreek Stevenson, super focused, and an Isaiah Foskey with the bubble helmet. Come on. I don't Teria. Got no crystal ball. I got a crystal ball. There's a downtown coming. All right. We got Jack Campbell, Keanu Benton, and Brian Dawkins on the throwback. B-Doc. If a Bills comes up, I'm running across the highway. Don't do that. All right, here we go. Just pictures of guys on cardboard. ridiculous amounts of money for. All right, we got Josh Downs, Mike Will, and a Stephon Diggs. We were talking about the Bills on the Elite Series. Since talk him into existence, exactly. Gotcha, Hirsch. Thank you. Oh, I'm seeing a little bit of optic. It might be an optic preview. I think it's an optic preview. Here we go. Rashawn, Zaire, Leighton. We got to slow roll it when we see something different. Tyreek. I think it's an optic preview, which is still could be good. Could be big. Jonathan Jones, Drew Tranquil, Jordan Brooks. We got the prayers in the chat. Mike Will, Cole Kmet. I think that was all the base. Yep. Cole Kmet, Michael Mayer. Yeah. See? It's got too much on it there. All right. Still could be good. Behind that, we got the red Tanner McKee. Here we go, y'all. Rated rookie for the Browns, Seti Tillman. We got 2 optic previews. That's going to John. No, just kidding. That's going to Laxon with the Browns. Browns going to John. Cedric Tillman on preview number 2. Bijan and Seti. Okay. Yes. Do I do TT shop? Yes, I do. Yes, I do. All right, here we go. The only thing that's in the shop though currently, was this break. So I don't really have a bunch of items listed in the shop. It's usually just whatever I just try to keep it kind of focused, on whatever we're trying to break on the day. All right, here we go. So that one, there was something special. So I did kind of, my spidey senses, my Peter Tingle was actually correct. It just, it was the optic preview instead of the downtown. Here we go. Hustle, what's up, Rome? Let's get it. All right. All that beautiful base. Gonna make so many kids happy. Tanner McKee. Downtown incoming. AJ says this is the blaster. Tanner and Dylan Horton. And kids, they just love reporting. They can't stop. Dude, go up to any kid and ask them what their favorite thing to do is. 99% of the time, they'll tell you reporting. Send them to the Super Bowl. All right. We got Will Levis, followed by Byron Young. Some nice rated rookies there, and a I'm sorry, no skunk bounty. 4, 8, 4, 8, 12, 14, 56, 12, 4, 8, 12. Blaster number 14. Are we just going to pull the Band-Aid? What are we doing, y'all? This is your break. Do we rip the Band-Aid off or do we just let it marinate? Rip it. Everybody's saying rip it. Rip the Band-Aid. Rip the Band-Aid. We got it, y'all. Keon White. Patriots. All right. Let me flip it. Good luck, everybody.
Time to get paid.
Woo! There it is. Shiesty, comeback season. We got more blasters, y'all. Maybe we got a God case. This is the second downtown that I've pulled for B-Craft. Both of them for the Bengals. The other was a 2021 Jamar Chase rookie. I don't like that sleeve. The sleeve has a weird thing on it. Man, I was one off. All right, Bijan. We got to move this one, and we got to put Joey B front and center. Let's go. Very, very tough. I mean, you really got to know the checklists because there's some products where it's like I don't know if there's no like Burrow or there's no Chase like short prints or nice mem or anything like that. You got to really know, and you got to be a real fan as well. And I know that B-Craft actually he checks both of those boxes. So well deserved, B-Craft. 100%, man. Well deserved. Definitely do. Definitely. I mean, you've had some big hits, though. we can't be completely like, the AR black and white checker Gem 10. That's not too shabby as well. Hit a couple, some CJs. Couple of. But as many times as you got the Texans, it's good to see you get that hit, man. Definitely deserve it. Downtown, I mean, okay, here's the deal. I did a case. So we ripped a full case. That's 20 blasters. We ripped 4, 8, 12, 13, 14. We ripped 14 more. 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. We ripped 14 more. So it took 34 blasters from 2 cases to get a downtown. When you pull them, when you see them, don't take it for granted. If you hit one, know that you're extremely lucky. I mean, to get the team in that break, right place, right time. You know? You did? You did. I was feeling it. So right before we had the optic preview, and then it was the one right after. So yeah, I mean, your spidey senses, man. Absolutely right. Let's go. But let's see. Maybe they do per case on average. So maybe the one that we didn't get in the first one we did last month, maybe they threw them both in here. I mean, that's kind of greedy talk, but you know, let's get greedy. Oh, damn. I got to move this base mountain. KJ Henry and Stetson Bennett and the Kid Reporter. Ship B-Crafts. Glad I stayed. Oh, come on, Scott. Hey, man. Everybody's welcome, regardless you get in the break or if you're just, you know, hanging out. I mean, keep in mind, a lot of times when you're watching someone's live, they're the only person, like, I'm the only one here. I'm in this room by myself. I appreciate you guys keeping me company. Putting up with some of my corny little comments and stuff. just so you guys can see from the case. There we go. Blaster number 12. So if you guys ever get to pick a blaster out of a sealed case, take number 12. I saw the red light for a second. Hopefully the connection is still good for y'all. If not, let me know. Come on, let's go. Double downtown. Steve says go. Okay, good. Good. Whoa. Empty. Trey, thank you for the follow. Trey B, thank you. Come on and kick me. We got a double downtown. Let's go. No international or Super Bowl downtowns out of retail. Gotcha. We got Luke Van Ness. We actually did pull the international downtown when we were ripping Hobby, though. That was Lions, Matt Stafford when he was on the Lions. Lucas Van Ness, sure. Kalijah Cansey and a Christian Gonzalez. That's for Backyard Outfitters. Cargo. And the Kid Reporter. Come on and pick me. I mean, it depends on who's running the live, Speed. If you're watching someone else's live, they'll probably tell you, yes. There's international downtowns. And there's also all these other short prints that you can only hit out of Hobby. All right. Christian Gonzalez, that's I think only our third patch out of the case. All right, here we go. Road to Downtown number 2 from the same case. Let's get it. Chase Brown, Kendre Miller, and a Devontae Adams. B-Craft would have got that regardless. He was in on the last sealed case that we did. And he had the Bengals. Luke, yes. Yeah, blasters, I mean, value packs, cello packs, or fat packs, blasters, hangers, mega boxes, that's all retail. Holiday blasters, that's all retail. Sammy Laporta. The hobby boxes, I think you can get like numbered downtowns. Devin Witherspoon. I think there's like parallels that you can get. And then also international downtowns and Super Bowl downtowns. Because we got an downtown out of Hobby when that came out. I plucked 5 boxes, I think, from a sealed case from my LCS. And this was actually when people were finding that the retail cases for Donruss, there was no guaranteed case hits. There was a bunch of cases that were ripped when Donruss first came out that weren't getting any downtowns. So I got lucky picking the 5 and having one of the having the downtown. And John, wow, fans of the game, that's just our first one. Holy crap, for the Jets. Numbered out of Hobby, like downtowns. Yeah, there's some numbered that you can get. Like this is a numbered. There's die cuts as well, I think. Like press proof, and there's a couple other numbered base and also rookies that you can get from retail. Always just read the back. Why am I doing this? Just read the back of the box. There was 2 more packs left from that other blaster. Unleashed, yeah, Unleashed is in Hobby. See what happens when I get distracted. All right, good luck, good luck, good luck. Blaster number 12. And last month when we did the case, there was no downtown. I had to put the skunk bounty up. That's the reason why. Pops was like, no way you're going to be giving away those. He says we're making sure there's a downtown in there. Usually when I have the skunk bounty, that's when we usually don't get skunked. All right, here we go. Hey, thank you for the follow, Mads. Appreciate that. Flexing on them. I like it. Here we go. All right, good luck, everybody. We got Jalen Hyatt. We got a rookie revolution, Emmanuel, a John Muncy, and a Jonathan Jones behind that. We need a numbered. Jonathan Jones. Maybe that's why we didn't get a downtown on the last case last month, is because we did get actually, we got a numbered, I think it was a rookie revolution. And I think they might actually, maybe they make that like, the case hit. And we only got one optic on the last case, and this one we got two. A reason why he doesn't have a downtown, I would be shocked. Is there a checklist yet? I know there's some pre-orders for optic, like hobby. I think there's a checklist out. There should be. I would be surprised if there's no Josh Allen downtown. For optic. Is that also, do we know what's coming up, out of optic? Slow, yeah, we got the, yeah, for B-Craft. Out of blaster number 12, Will Anderson, Emmanuel Forbes, Pat Mahomes, wow, on the patch. The Pat patch, nice, going to Mahomes, wow, on the patch. The Pat patch, nice, going to Backyard Outfitters, let's go. And the Kid Reporter. There we go. I would be shocked if he doesn't have a downtown in optic. That's kind of insane. Mahomie. Let's put him in between these QBs. All right, TJ Hawk, all the base. Puka. Take another Puka. Tyler Scott, Bigsby on the rookies. How has Josh not won MVP yet? Well, sometimes I think sometimes he's impatient. It's situational because he doesn't have anybody to him, and Dad was talking about this, got guys that are double covered, but sometimes he's impatient. It seems like he does an unnecessary kind of, Hail Mary or home run play, and it gets kind of predictable. I think teams sometimes are just if we wait long enough and we just stay close in this game, he'll make a mistake. Brian Breezy, Hendon Hooker, and a Jalen Carter on the white hot rookie. Again, man, I can't thank you guys enough. This was actually a damn near snap filled. One of the quickest fills for a full case. I tried to price the teams, nice. So this was fun. My order has shipped. Nice, my order has shipped, I guess. Again, thank you guys. And my package has shipped. Okay, my order and my package has shipped. That's the same thing, I think. Olivia, happy Thursday. Flex has been taking care of everybody on the stream. Joey Porter Jr., Evan Hall, and a bomb squad. I'm hoping he will, man. I got a Josh Allen. I picked up a rookie, actually, pretty cheap. It's an insert. It was the draft day draft insert from, I think, Select, Draft Selections. Josh Allen 2018 rookie Prism Silver. It's a PSA 9, and I got it for $79 from my LCS. I sent a photo to a few people actually, so I'm hoping that Aaron Rodgers actually and the Jets have a solid season, because I got a couple pieces that I picked up during the dip, and you know, I plan on flipping them if they can perform. Clayton Tune, Aiden O'Connell, and Tank Dell. That is going to B Crafts on the portrait. I got a Josh Allen auto from Donruss Clearly Redemption. Came back a few months ago out of 25. One of my favorite cards. Tank Dell. All right, we got this pack and 3 more blasters, y'all, and that's it. I promise. All right, come on. We got Stephon Gilmore. Throw the double downtown in here. These guys deserve it. All right, we got Tyler Steen. We got a Rookie Revolution, Anthony Richardson. Come on. Damn, give us numbered. Hershey on the Rookie Revolution. That's sick. Retail exclusive. And a Carl Lawson press proof red going to the Jets. Whoa. Smokes a lot of pot. What is Rodgers' middle name? Charles. Aaron Charles Rodgers. Rookie Rev. There we go. We colored up AR. That was the plan. We'll move Patty out of the way. We got 3 more blasters to try to color up that CJ. And then Foye Oluokun. His full name is Foye Sade Oluokun. And then Joshua Jacobs, which is like, that's hilarious. Oh, your full name is Joshua? Got it. So Josh Jacobs' full name is Joshua, by the way. There's the empty. All right, good luck, everybody. We got 3 more blasters. Let's go. Let's see some blaster magic on the last 3. Come on. Wait till we get our hands on Jake. And a Jammy G Jahmyr Gibbs on the rated rookie base. Come on. Derek Hall, Julius Brents, and a Mike Wilson rookies insert. It's a new day, it's a new life. And what? We're feeling good. You know who's feeling good? B-Craft. He's got that Vortex Joey B. He's got the downtown Joey B. B-Craft is feeling it. This is B-Craft right now. He's got no pants on, and he's doing like Broadway kicks, you know, across the dining room. Paris Johnson, Trey Tucker, and Hendon Hooker. B-Craft with a top hat, got the cigar, looking like the Monopoly man. All right, Miles Murphy, Eric Gray, and the Super Bowl. Hey, look at that. Joey B versus the Bills in the snow. That's only our second of that style card from this case. Come on. Come on. This is a double downtown case, Pop. Make it happen. KJ Henry, Stetson, Schrader. Going to the Raiders and Wolf. Come on. Come on. Can't wait till you pull me another downtown. That's right. It was Micah, right? Or am I mistaken? You know, you hang around long enough, you'll probably end up with a downtown, except for speed, for some reason. That I was just like, wait a minute. We got Tyreek Stevenson and a Jordan Addison Vortex numbered, not a 100 for the Vikings. Gotcha. Cosmic 100 rookie rev, and Jamar Jefferson was the rev. We got Tajay and Thule and Will Levis on the rookies. Nice QB Levis. That is going to the biggest D. Again, the replay is going to be on YouTube, y'all. As soon as I end the stream, I'll be able to download it, chop it, and then get it uploaded to my YouTube channel, which is the same name, Hughes_the_man. 1 second, just gotta check one thing real quick. All right. Y'all are the best. What time are you opening the break tomorrow? ATG, it's gonna, I go live, well, I go live at 8 a.m., so that's when we'll continue. We'll work on filling the teams. Once full, then we rip. So it just depends, you know. Just like today, if we snap fill, we rip early. But typically the bigger breaks like that, they take some time. Teams are a little bit more expensive than in this break. Jonathan Mingo and Christian Gonzalez. And we got a Zach Charbot on the White Hot Rookies. But not too bad. Actually, the team range, I think, is still between 25 and... Shit, I think it's like between 25 and 75. I think that... Yeah, because it's multi-year. So, I mean, you can't really just have the Texans be crazy expensive. Because really, there's the two 2023 megas. There's also the Wild Card Wild Chrome 2023. But then the rest of it is all 2022, 2021, 2020. So, yeah, the range between teams is 25 to, I think, 75. So pretty reasonable. I do the same thing, 5 off each additional, all that. But yeah, I'll be on at 8 a.m. Anybody wants to put their name on a team while we're still live before we end this break, I can kind of go over and show you all what we have available. And, there's no pressure or anything. You guys decide you want to join, great. If not, no worries. I appreciate y'all. Rashi Rice. And another highlight, Jalen Hurts. Jesus. There's got to be something good in there. Doesn't want to open. Come on. There we go. Painted black. We got this, one more pack, and then one more blaster from the case. Dalton Kincaid base. Dwayne McBride. I don't think that's a name variation. I think that's just his name. And a Gritty Kings, of course, Joey B. This is a sign. Pops is actually, showing a lot of Bengals right now. Showing a lot of Bengal love. Usually what happens too, he showed me some Luka love out of that money blast that I hit. And all of a sudden now the Mavericks start balling out. I think it's a sign. I think the Bengals are going to be a handful. I don't try to over-exaggerate or anything. I'll just say, I think they're going to be a handful. That's it. All right, we got Deuce. D. Bigelow. I think we got another retail exclusive, another Vortex. Bryce Young. It was just a matter of time for Backyard. Vortex Bryce. Let's go. And Travion Williams, Bengals for B-Craft. There we go. Nice retail short print. Bryce Young. We'll take it. Haven't seen a whole lot of Bryce. So we gotta celebrate. We'll put Bryce over. Let's put Bryce. We'll put Bryce right here. There we go. All right, this is the final blaster of the case. Box number 20. There it is. It's empty. Get out of here. Ugh. All right, a little bit more shoulder space. A little bit of breathing room. All right, Pops. On the last box, we give it the extra blessing. Pops, absolutely amazing break. Thank you. And thank you, everybody. John Muncie, Escabro, Bullish Rips, Gotcha, Backyard Outfitters, Steve Cass, B-Craft, Laxon, Chico, Zack Attack, Laxon, Wiss Robert, B-Craft, Hershey, Chris, 49th Outfitters, Wolfman, Steve Cass, John Muncie, Gotcha, Backyard Outfitters, Grizz Adam, Denavis, Richest J, Wolfman, Speedy, Richest J, Biggest D, and John Muncie. Good luck on the last box, y'all. Let's go. Here we go. Empty. All right, looks like a thickie in here. We got another mem, it looks like. All right, our base. How low can you go? Will McDonald on the rated rookie. And Luke Musgrave followed by Mem Will McDonald. Wow, they just really celebrating the Jets and Will McDonald. There we go. What a catch. That is for the Jets. Let my screen go dark. That is for Grizz Adam. On the green patch. Many reasons for me to run. Wow. That one just... I hulked out on that one. All right. Good luck, everybody. This is Yaya Diaby, finally. Max Dugan and a Tyreek Hill. You know, it's not a break. We saw Yaya right at the end. All right, come on. Last blaster, magic, pops, give it to us. We got Deontay Banks, Dontavion Wicks, and a white hot rookies QJ going to Steve C. Quentin Johnston. Three more packs. Oh, I'm the girl living in captivity. Come on. All right, we got JSN and Tank and a Zay Flowers for the Ravens. That's going to Bullish on the Bomb Squad insert. Nice hit, Bull. I've had it up to Zach Attack, Zach Harrison, DTR, AR Hershey on the portrait. Let's go. Some nice Anthony Richardsons. Going to AR, going to Hershey. Appreciate ya. There we go, another AR. All right. Last pack, y'all. Good luck, everybody. All right, here we go. Cam Smith. We got one more rookie revolution. It looks like Falcons. We started hitting Falcons, and we finished hitting Falcons. Bijan Robinson for Escabro. And a Brian Branch on the rated rookie red press proof. Another Bijan. All right, y'all. Again, thank you guys so much. I got what we top loaded right here straight away. I can do a little recap for y'all if anybody is interested in sticking around for that. Just to kind of show you guys how I do it. These were all the rated rookies. That's why I was freaking out about, like, you know, my stacks. This is base. I'm not going to move it. That's one stack. and there's 2 more of those off to my right. Absolutely, B-Craft. And then over here were some of the inserts that I just kept organized. You guys can see that there. Let me move the base out of the way. I don't want to accidentally knock it over and get a mess. There's also these as well. The last Bijan, it was called Rookie Revolution. So those are retail exclusive for Donruss. The Vortex, the Rookie Revolution. There's another one called Production Line, and then the one that is most known time. So like, yeah, Rookie Revolution, like that. These are like retail exclusives. All right, so just a quick kind of recap. The Elite Series for the Broncos, Marvin Mims. We got Justin Fields as well. Isaiah Pacheco. We got a Power Plus that's going to the Packers and Aaron Jones. One of the Rookie Revolution retail exclusives, Miles Murphy for the Bengals. Let me actually let B-Craft take his photo real quick. Sorry. There we go. I gotta get the shine right. All right. Hey, congratulations, B. There we go. Keep that up there. All right. Bomb Squad Bijan. Rookie, White Hot Rookies. Bijan Robinson. Quite a few Bijans. Another Rookie Revolution retail, Luke Musgrave. Joe B or PC. I mean, that's a good one. Another Bijan White Hot Rookies. Anthony Richardson White Hot Rookies. Retail exclusive Vortex, Travis Etienne Jr. for the Jags. Rated rookie. We got a few rated rookies. Some that I sleeve, some that I still need to take care of. But Bryce Young. We got Jahmyr Gibbs on the Rookie Revolution for the Lions. One of the patches was Trevor Lawrence for the Jags. White Hot Rookies, Jonathan Mingo. Sam Laporta, White Hot Rookie. Another retail exclusive, Vortex, Jackson Smith and Jigba. AR on the rated rookie base. DTR on the portrait, rated rookie on that kind of canvas style print. That is for the Browns and Laxon. Make sure I get that right. Bomb Squad, Marvin Mims. Rookie Revolution AR-15/5 for the Colts and Hirsch. CJ Stroud base. Crunch Time, Josh Allen, retail exclusive. CJ Stroud base. AR on the portrait. Vortex, Panthers, Bryce Young. Crunch Time, Trevor Lawrence. AR base rookie. Dominators insert, Tyreek Hill. Patch rookie phenom, Will McDonald. Gridiron Kings insert, Joey B. Will Levis on the rookies insert. Michael Wilson on the rookies insert. Dominators, Devontae Adams. Another mem, we got Christian Gonzalez for the Patriots. Dominators, Jared Goff and Jalen Hurts and DK Metcalf. Gridiron King, Zach Charbonnet. Sammy Laporta on the rookies, as well as Rashee Rice. Dalton Kincaid, Gritty Kings on the canvas print. Pat Mahomes Dominators. Elite Series rookies, Jamal Williams. Dominators, Debo and Stephon Diggs. Rookie Revolution, Bijan Robinson. Bomb Squad, Zay Flowers. Just organizing these. Quentin Johnson, White Hot Rookies. and Charbo White Hot rookies. Portrait Trey Tucker for the Raiders. White Hot Hendon Hooker. Patch Pat Mahomes for the champions, the Chiefs. Tank Dell on the portrait. Bomb Squad Mingo. White Hot rookies Jalen Carter. Tank Bigsby the rookies. Insert. See there. Rookie Revolution Emmanuel Forbes. Portrait Mingo. White Hot Lee Kings Saquon Barkley. White Hot Dalton Kincaid. Legend Series Ozzie Newsome. Elite Series Stephon Diggs. Production Line, that's one of the other retail exclusives. We did get one of those. Foye Oluokun. Power Plus insert. TJ Hawkinson. Bomb Squad DTR. AR base rookie. Aaron Rodgers on the patch. Dalton Kincaid portrait. White Hot rookies Jalen Carter. The rookies Hendon Hooker. Patch rookie phenoms Mozzie Smith. Puka base rookie ×2. Tyree Wilson. There's probably another one in that stack of rookies as well. Tyree Wilson on the rookies as well. And then our wall hits. We got the Joshua Jacobs name variation. Vortex Joey B. Bailey Zappi. That is the press proof 68 out of 100. Just one shy of the 69. Let's just skip what's in the middle there. Jordan Addison, Rookie Revolution to 100 for the Vikings. Bijan Robinson on the Optic Preview. Seti Tillman on the Optic Preview. Foye's name variation, Foye Sade Oluokun. And then the biggie, the Kahuna, the Case Monster, Joey B, Shiesty, Burrow, in the fireplace, cooking, waiting for revenge season. Congratulations.